Hi, let me show you append and deduplication feature, how to use it and what it's built for. So let's say that I have gonna create this instance to extract the title, some domain, and some date over here. So if I run this instance over here, I'm gonna create a new instance, create and run, and go to the dashboard. It's gonna collect this data from just this one page. And as you can see over here, we have the last session drop down. As you can see, first we got 70 rows of data in 3 columns: title, domain, data, text. So this is the latest session. If I would run this instance once again, what's gonna happen? It's gonna reset the data from the CSV. You see now there is 0 rows, and it's gonna create a new session. As you can see, the latest session, and this is the previous now, which happened just a minute ago. And it's going to collect data once again from the scratch, having 17 rows. All right. So what is the append feature? The append feature is basically giving ability to Automatio to append the data to the same session. Let me show you. So I just turn it on the append feature, which located under the start action. And if I update and run this once again, let's see what's going to happen. Look at this. We have 70 rows of data. Now it's going to add this another 70 rows into this CSV over here. Now we have 33 rows of data. If you look at the session, we still have one session. And if you remember, this is the third time that we created, because when we use the append feature, we basically tell Automatio to add data to the same session like it was the last time. So we have now 33 rows of data, but the problem is got milk font. This is a duplicate data. It says got milk font. It's added 2 times 17 rows of data. So in order to deal with this, if we don't want to have duplicate data, we have another option called deduplication. So, or we call it stop at duplicate actually. So how this works is basically when we turn stop a duplicate option, it means it's gonna check for a duplicate data, and if we find the duplicate data while he's extracting or while he's scraping, it's gonna stop at that and not collect that duplicate data. It's just gonna collect the new data. So once we turn off this stop a duplicate feature, we're gonna need to select the deduplication reference. So in this case, we're gonna reference to the title, which means it's gonna check for the title. Is the title the unique or it's a duplicate? So now if I run this, what's gonna happen? Update and run. Let's go to the dashboard. Now what's gonna happen? It's not gonna collect any new data. It's gonna stay the same, 33 rows. And even it's going to be in the same session. As you can see, this is a fourth run. It still didn't create a new session. We are still in the same session, but now we didn't append the new data. Why? The append feature is still on. As you can see, append feature is still on. So it's because this data is duplicated. It didn't update. As you can see, this website last time updated 45 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, and so on. So if you go to the logs gonna tell us you're launching, navigating, extracting, and it said duplicate data found, closing the browser. It's stopping out there. So it didn't append. It should append, but it didn't because of the duplicate feature on. But in case that this website got some new links, some new data out there, content, it will collect that new content. Let's say that there's a 2 new links happening on this website. It will collect only those 2 new links and add it to append it to the bottom of the list. So instead 34, we will have 36 rows of data. All right. So this feature is a really useful when you want to monitor, and it's mostly used in combination. You don't need to use it together, of course, depending what is the scenario you need. But it's mostly used in the combination. It's also used a lot in the combination with scheduling. So you can now schedule this instance and say, hey, go there every 5 minutes, and you see every 5 minutes, and then check if there is a new data. If there is a new data, add a new data. If there is just no new data or duplicate data, just stop it, don't collect it. So this feature, these two features is actually used a lot with in combination with the schedule. It's when you want to monitor a specific source, if there is something new coming out, some new data, some new content, and you just want to get that new data without getting all the same data which you already collected before. So these features are really, really useful, especially when you combine together. So hope this video make a sense and explain you how you can utilize the append feature and stop a duplicate feature. Peace.